Hey guys, Johnny Crimson 2000 here, and right off the bat you guys may be wondering, why am I doing another Goku versus Superman video yet again after already doing two of them already? You may be asking, Johnny Crimson 2000, aren't you tired of all the trolling and all the butthurt fanboys out there making fun of you and commenting and screaming at you because apparently I'm a Superman fanboy? Yes, I am. But that's beside the point. I wanted to sort of put out this video to sort of update all of you guys because the two videos that I've made regarding my reaction, my views on the whole Goku versus Superman thing from Screwattack's Death Battle have been probably two of my most popular videos that I've come out with yet. They're the ones that get most views, and I pretty much get a new daily comment on there pretty much every day, multiple times per day. So I know that people are still talking about it. So I wanted to update you guys on what's going on as far as this is concerned. So just to give you a short recap, as short as I can possibly give it, for those of you who haven't been keeping up with this whole thing. So at first, Screwattack.com's Death Battle, which is a show that pits two people against each other. They came out with a video, Goku vs. Superman. It's been the most wanted video they've ever done. And it became the most ambitious one. It was half an hour long, by far the longest video they've ever done. And they had so much help, outside help. The animation was top notch. Well, not top notch, but for them it was top notch. And long story short, spoiler warning, Superman won. So a lot of people, obviously, the fan bases between the two being very strong, a lot of people started coming out with reaction videos and their own views, like do they agree. Most of them were from people that were disagreeing, obviously. So DBZ fans sort of voicing their displeasure that Death Battle got their favorite superhero wrong and whatever. And I decided to make my own, so I make my own reaction video stating my views on it, and that one became one of my most watched video of all time. So that was up there for a couple months. Then out of nowhere, Akira Toriyama came out with a new movie called Battle of the Gods, which he introduced a new Super Saiyan transformation called Super Saiyan God. All of a sudden, people in the comment section of my video started talking about how now with the new Super Saiyan God transformation, it would definitely turn the tide and Goku would win. And then I made a second video, you know, basically saying my views on that, and you guys can go check it out. I don't want to say all of them and all this stuff in that. And in the video, I mentioned that there was a possibility that we would get an official rematch from Death Battle, like an actual official Death Battle rematch. We've never had that before, but I thought that I mentioned how there was a possibility. So the thing that happened was that during the 24-hour stream, 24 or 36-hour, I can't remember how long, Screwattack was doing a live stream to promote their convention, SGC, for this year, for 2014. And in it, they had like a long list of sort of goals that they wanted to reach for people to pre-register. So if they got enough pre-registration, they would do something special. And one of the things that they had promised, that if they got to a certain number of pre-registrations for the convention, that they would make a rematch, a Death Battle rematch featuring Goku versus Superman, now featuring Super Saiyan God. I said that in my last video, but since then, they didn't meet their goal, so we never got anything from it. So between that time and now, I didn't really know what the whole deal was with us getting like a rematch or anything like that until this past weekend. Now, let me tell you what happened this past weekend. This past weekend was SGC, Screwattack.com's, I guess now it's annual convention from Texas. I think it was in Dallas, Texas. And of course, they had many different panels, and one of those panels included a Death Battle panel. And it was a panel, and then it was also a Q&A. So that's where we get to right now. We had a Death Battle panel, and of course, one of the things that was brought up was the rematch between Goku versus Superman. Now, here's the thing. I was expecting them to have the episode because I didn't know if they were still going to do it. I didn't know if they were going to make an announcement or anything like that. But here's the deal, guys. As far as they were concerned, there was no mention of a video being presented at SGC at that panel. As you know, that was sort of like the goal. Like if they had gotten the number of pre-registrations that they were hoping for, that they would show the new episode at SGC during the panel. It didn't happen, but they did get questioned about it. There were, I think, one or two people that actually straight up asked them, where is our rematch for Goku versus Superman? And here is what I'm going to tell you guys about it right now. They said the same thing I'm going to say this like verbatim, so it's not word for word. They pretty much said that we put it out there. It was sort of like a special thing that if we got enough pre-registrations for SGC, that we would make an episode and we would show it at SGC. We didn't get that number of registrations, pre-registrations, so it didn't happen. So from that alone, I can kind of tell that they just didn't make it. They never made it because they never started. I don't know if they never started or I don't know what the deal is. But the second thing that they mentioned, and this is the important thing, is that Ben, some of you may know him as Wiz from Death Battle. I know him as Ben from Screwattack. Ben pretty much said, even if we were to make a rematch between Goku and Superman, now featuring Super Saiyan God, it would still have the same outcome. Superman would win. And not quoting him word for word, he said something along the lines, you know, Superman would just laser his face off or something like that, something goofy. And then he went on to say, like, you can't beat Superman. So, you know, take that as you will. My thoughts on that is that we're just not going to get another rematch between Goku versus Superman. The logic behind that, from Death Battle's perspective, is that it's not going to make a difference. The only reason why they put it out there in the first place, I think, to make an actual rematch for SGC was just, you know, to kind of please the fans, or I guess you can never really please the fans, but really just to put like an end to this. But since they didn't meet their goal, they didn't really bother. You know, the reasoning behind that being that it just wouldn't even make a difference. It would just be something that they were just going to make just to, I guess, shut people up, not because it was going to make a big difference or anything like that. So that's it, guys. I wish that they would have made it, you know, a rematch, kind of like a lot of you. Not necessarily because I thought that Goku was going to beat Superman. I'm still sort of on Superman's side of it. And no, you trolls, it's not because I'm a Superman fanboy. God, I get that so much. I've said it already so many times. Like, I'm not a Superman fanboy. I really don't care who wins. But, you know, I'm not as like bold as Ben was to say you can't beat Superman. But in this battle, I still kind of side with Superman with beating even Super Saiyan God Goku. Again, watch my second video. I explain why. But this video was mostly just to kind of update you guys. I know that a lot of you, you know, just watch Death Battle. Maybe you only watch Death Battle for this one specific fight and you don't care anything about Screwattack.com or anything like that, and that's fine. But again, if you don't, then maybe you missed out this, I guess, announcement or whatever it was from this past weekend at SGC, which, you know, you may not care about Screwattack.com, you may not care about Death Battle, but you may be interested to know that, yeah, for right now, we're not going to get a rematch from them at all. So, as far as Death Battle is concerned, Superman is the clear victor, even, you know, at the beginning and even after Super Saiyan God. So, take that as you will. That is the decision, and anything after that is just, at this point, even if they make a rematch, it's basically just to shut up the fans. Now, having said that, though, I do have to say maybe it was just something that Ben said, the creator of Death Battle, just because he was put on the spot. I don't know how often he gets asked this, although it makes he made it seem like he gets asked that all the time. I'm sure he does, because every time he posts stuff on his Twitter and his Facebook, people just flood him in the comment sections and things like that, asking about, oh, you stupid Mark, you know, like whatever, like, you stupid idiot Superman fanboy. And that's another thing that I wanted to point out. I don't know where this thing came from, where people think that just because Goku lost, that Screwattack is somehow anti-anime. And that was something that Chad pointed out during the panel. Chad, you may know him as Boomstick. He himself said that he wanted Goku to win. Mind you, these are the two guys that put this stuff together. He himself said, I wanted Goku to win as a fan. But as the researcher that I need to be, like, they need to kind of take that fanboyism out of the equation. He himself said, after looking at everything, at the stats and everything like that, even I, as a Dragon Ball Z fan, as a Goku fan, had to say, yeah, Superman would still win. So that's a little extra thing out there. I don't know where this whole thing came from. Screwattack is anti-anime, and that's the reason why Goku lost. So that's all I wanted to say about that. That was something that just keep annoying me. Like, people just make these remarks about that. So anyway, guys, that's it for Death Battle, I guess. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sure you will. I'm sure there are going to be thousands of people out there, again, telling me how wrong Screwattack is and things like that. But at this point in time, I just wanted to update you guys as far as that's concerned, because that was something that I mentioned in my second video. And yeah, for now, we're not going to get a rematch, an official rematch from Death Battle. I'm sure people are still going to be talking about this even later on. I'm sure people are still going to be saying that Super Saiyan God would defeat Superman. But as far as Death Battle is concerned, straight from them, they said that no, it would not make a difference. So let me know what you guys think. This has been one of the most highly debated topics in recent nerd memory. So I'm sure you guys have something to say about that. I'm not exactly sure where you can find the actual footage of the panel. You guys can probably go check out Screwattack's Twitch feed, but right now I don't know how it's divided, because they were pretty much live streaming the whole SGC throughout the entire event. So I'm not exactly sure how they separate it. Otherwise, I would put a link somewhere to show you guys, specifically the Death Battle panel, so you guys can see it for yourself. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. I want to hear what you guys think. Do you guys think that they should make a rematch? I mean, even though they pretty much already said no. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think, and that's it for me. This has been Johnny Crimson 2000, and I will see you guys in my next video. Alright, peace out. As always, if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to get more stuff from me. In the meantime, if you like my videos, be sure to find me on Twitter, Tumblr, Raptr, and Screwattack.com to see the other gaming related content that I upload. Info is in the description. Who knows? Maybe you'll like my stuff. Maybe. Maybe.